Namaste. My name is Patty McGowan and I am the owner of the Yoga Studio Rice Lake in Rice Lake, Wisconsin. And I'm going to make one more video today. It's going to be a 10 to 12 minute release video preparing for Savasana. You could do this one before bed or you can do it after the other two 20-minute yoga classes, okay? So I'm going to go to the short edge of my mat. I'm going to get myself down to the floor using a salutation. When I step to the short edge of my mat, we're just going to do some breathing to get the breath going for this, this shorter practice. So when you're ready, you come to the short edge of your mat. Find Tadasana. Press into the four corners of your feet. Engage your quads. You can bring some energy into your glutes. Lift the pelvic floor. That's Mula Bandha. You start to hug in and up on the deep abdominal muscles. Uddiyana Bandha, and you roll the upper arm bones back, shoulder blades gently moving towards each other, and then you can turn the hands back to the legs. Get your head neutral. Sometimes I just like to move mine a little bit and feel how my neck is doing and make sure the chin is parallel to the earth. So go ahead and exhale. Use your muscles of respiration to squeeze the breath out of the body. And when you're ready to inhale, just slowly move into the yogic three-part breath. So it's belly, ribs, chest, and then chest, ribs, belly. And just slowly deepen that over time. As you inhale, push the belly out a little more. Expand the rib cage all the way to your collarbones. Pause in your fullness without constricting any parts of the body, and then exhale from the top through the rib cage. Use those muscles between each rib bone to hug the rib cage towards the spine, and then press the navel back. Moving at your own pace. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. And then this is going to be the breath of letting go. So when you're ready to inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and then imagine the breath coming out of the crown of your head, the crown chakra, just surrounding you with a white light, all the energy that you need and anything that you don't need, just rolling off your back, all the effort it took to get to your mat today. Let that go. Breath of intention as you inhale, belly, ribs, chest. See if you can manifest the intention to be really aware of your body as you move into these releases and let go and prepare for Savasana. When you're ready to inhale, the arms can float up. Just moving down to the floor, gentle back bend, and then exhale, swan dive down. Hands can slide down the back of the legs, nice and slow. Inhale, halfway up. We'll just move through two sun salutation C's before we go into the releases. And then left leg back, high or low lunge. Inhale to your crescent moon. You take the left hand back, curl the left toes, bend the left knee, set it down, and move into your back bend. Your head can stay neutral. And then cartwheel the hands to the mat, down dog or child. Exhale. Come forward to your plank, inhale. And then lower down either from the knees or the elbows. You can just go to your baby cobra here, just energizing the muscles of the back of the body. Legs are strong. And then exhale back to child. Reverse the curve of the vertebrae. This is the start of the release. So breathe deep into your belly. And then slide the hands back to the head, press into the hands, crawl forward on your mat. You're going to lift your left leg up, bring it up between the hands, and here's your crescent moon. Curl your back toe, and when you find your back bend, you can engage the right glute, your right hand can go to the right heel. I've been enjoying this opening of the right psoas muscle. Just be really mindful of your head. If you drop it back, you're going to scrunch the back of the neck. Engage your right glute. Inhale here, and when you're exhaling, cartwheel the hands back to the floor. Lift the back knee, push off the back foot, and you're back in your forward fold. And then reverse swan dive all the way up. Inhale, gentle back bend, first point of sensation, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. Right foot goes back. See if you can stay in the high lunge. Inhale, the hands up. Engage the right glute. Simple twist. Right hand comes down. Inhale. Exhale, left hand. I like to bring mine to the inside of the left foot. Reach the right arm up. Exhale, right hand down, down dog. On your next inhalation, you come forward to your plank. Use the exhalation to lower down. Top of the feet to the floor, engage the quads. Tuck the tailbone, find your baby cobra. Very little weight in the hands, elbows hug into the rib cage. And then exhale back to child's. A resting pose, let your body release. One more breath here, please. Slide the hands back to the head. Crawl forward on your mat. Lift your right leg up. Right foot comes forward. Lift the back knee. High lunge. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Simple twist. Inhale here. Exhale. Sorry, left hand down, then right hand. Haven't changed that much. Unwind, set the back knee down. Right foot goes back and move slowly into your cats and dogs. Rolling open. Take your time, exhale as you round. Press into your index finger and thumb. Inhale, initiate the movement with the tailbone. Exhale, round. One more time in each direction. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Then you're going to walk your knees to your hands, cross your ankles. See if you can roll over your feet or take your feet to the side and bring your legs out. Your left leg stays straight. You're going to bend the right knee, grab the right foot, and just floss the right hip joint for just a few moments. And then start to slow down to stillness. You can cross your right leg over the left, bottom of the foot on the mat. Lengthen up and then flex your left foot. Twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. Twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. Now we're going to go a little deeper. Your left arm can go around the right knee, right hand behind. Let your right hip lift up, your right sits bone, and move back. And if you're leaning way back, you're trying to just use the fingers of the right hand. You might get the palm down and keep your left foot flexed. 5 breaths here. Looking over your right shoulder if possible. On an exhalation, unwind. Come into the counter twist. My right hand goes to my right foot. Right elbow into the right leg. And left hand behind. On an exhalation, unwind. You're going to straighten the right leg. Bend your knees. You can lift the flesh from the sits bones. And you're just going to bring the front of the torso to your femurs. Send your hands out towards your feet. And then pull your body into your femurs. If you can get a little more out of your hamstrings, and then let the head go. A nice quiet forward fold, seated. Let the breath flow nice and slow and even. It's a very quieting pose. Exhale. When you're ready to inhale, lift your head first and then come up and bend the left knee. Take the right hand to the left foot. Floss that left hip joint. Trying to keep track of my time. I'm already at 10 minutes, so it's going to be a little longer than 10. And then you're going to slow to stillness, cross the left leg over, flex the flex the right foot, turn over your left shoulder, twist, inhale, just warming up for the twist, exhale, twist the other way, inhale, exhale forward, and then bring the right arm around the left leg, left hip back, find your twist, 5 breaths here. On an exhalation, unwind into the counter twist. On an exhalation, unwind, send your left leg out. We're going to lower down so you can broaden your collarbones. That usually takes your vertebrae towards extension, so roll off your sits bones to engage your abs, and lower down. Once you're there, you can let it out with an audible sigh. Bend your left knee in. This is the wind relieving pose. Your right knee can rock side to side. And then come back to stillness. You're going to bring your arms to the inside of your knees. You can either grab your big toe or the outside edge of your feet. This is happy baby pose. Sometimes I call this dead bug pose. Just rocking side to side. Come back to stillness. You're going to release your feet. Keep them wide. Your knees stay bent. And you're just going to set the feet down. And your arms are going to go wide. You're going to drop the right knee towards the left heel. Look to the right. Exhale. Inhale, right leg up. It's going to pull the left leg across. Left knee comes to right heel. Gaze to the left. And then just move side to side. Inhale up. Just going to roll across your low back and release. Inhale, right knee up. Gaze to the left. One more set. Inhale up. Right knee to the left heel, gaze to the right. And then we need to do one more to finish. Inhale, right leg up. Right leg to the right. Left knee in. And then both. Left knee comes up. Walk your feet back together. We're going to go to plow. If you don't want to go to plow, you don't have to. You're going to keep your gaze right up to the sky, hands on the mat, and start to bring your knees into your chest. And then you press into your hands to lift your hip up. Now try not to bury your chin into your chest. You're trying to keep your chin somewhat lifted. Your hands go to the low back, and you try to get your knees towards your head. And that's just a place to start. Okay, some of you will already be in plow. If you want to take your hands down to the mat, palms down. Unless your neck is really open, just stay in plow. Try not to go to shoulder stand unless you know shoulder stand. Then to come out of plow, you're going to bring your hands to the mat, bend your knees. Lower down one vertebrae at a time. When your feet get to the floor, lift your hips, work your hands, your arms basically under your glutes, and then set your hips back down. Extend your legs. You're going to press into the elbows to go towards fish. Big deep breath here, and then you're going to bring the back of the head down. Now a modified fish, you could come up to sitting, get your elbows back, and just drop back that way. Okay, if it's hard to figure out how to get into fish. And then we're just going to get ready for Savasana. You can stay in Savasana for as long as you like, okay? It's great to see you all. Namaste.